Many homeowners buy a 6 kW or 8 kW solar system and still don't know how much electricity it will really make. I'm Wow from ADNLITE, and we design solar lighting and small PV systems for homes and projects. In this video, I'll show you the simple math behind 6 kW and 8 kW solar output and what changes the result in real life. A lot of people see different numbers online and get confused fast. Here is the practical formula I use. First, system size. That could be 6 kilowatts or 8 kilowatts. Second, peak sun hours or PSH. This is the useful strong sunlight your location gets on an average day. Third, efficiency. There are always losses from the inverter, wiring, dust, temperature, and panel mismatch. In early designs, I often use 85%. That gives a realistic estimate and helps avoid overselling. Let me make that more practical. Modern inverters are strong, but they still lose a little energy. Wiring and connections also take a small share. If one panel performs worse than the others, mismatch loss shows up. Dust and dirt can reduce output too, and heat matters a lot. Hot roofs, lower panel, voltage, and power. Peak sun hours depend on location. For places like Guangzhou or Shenzhen, I often use about 4.5 hours as a practical average. In Sydney, it can be around 5.5. In Perth, around 5.8. In Los Angeles, roughly 5.5 to 6. In Sacramento, around 5.8 to 6.2. In a cloudy coastal city, maybe only 3 to 3.8. That is why two homes with the same 6 kW system can produce very different energy. How many kWh can a 1000-watt panel generate in 1 hour? A 1000-watt solar array is basically a 1 kilowatt system. In 1 strong hour of sunlight at 85% efficiency, it makes about 0.85 kilowatt hours. That is the clean, simple answer. But real life is never one perfect hour after another. Morning sunlight is weaker. Evening sunlight is weaker too. Clouds move. Roofs get hot at noon. Some panels get dusty. So instead of pretending every hour is perfect, I use peak sun hours. PSH turns a full day of changing sunlight into one useful number. If your city averages 4.5 PSH, that means the whole day behaves like 4.5 strong sun hours for energy calculation. Then the math becomes easy. Now let's get to the part most people care about. How much electricity does a 6 kW or 8 kW solar system actually produce? For a practical baseline, I often use 4.5 peak sun hours and 85% efficiency. With that setup, a 6 kW system makes about 22.95 kilowatt hours per day. That is about 8,300 kilowatt hours per year. An 8 kW system makes about 30.6 kilowatt hours per day. That is about 11,100 kilowatt hours per year. So here is the simple takeaway. If your location has stronger sunlight, output can rise by around 20 to 30%. That is why the best way to estimate solar production is not guessing. It is using system size, local peak sun hours, and realistic efficiency together. For free solar power system proposal and best solar power system kits from Chinese factory directly, welcome to reach us at website www.adnsolarstreetlight.com, WhatsApp +86 1586714 854.